This is Blantyre, Malawi's second city and main commercial centre. It is home to a population of about 800,000. Malawi is amongst the most impoverished and least developed nations in Africa. It has the highest rate of HIV infection in the world and amongst the lowest life expectancy. Nanzikambe Theatre Arts is an organisation that uses theatre, dance and music to entertain and educate. They are committed to training young Malawians to see the value of theatre as a tool to educate. They run extensive school programmes using theatre as a way to inform and educate teenagers about safe sex and the prevention of HIV transmission. They have also devised shows and workshops to allow young Malawians to explore their place in the modern world and balance a fiercely protective attitude towards their traditional Malawian values, culture and life. These are Blantyre's street kids, children that have found themselves living on the streets, orphans to AIDS, runaway kids, abused kids, and this is a workshop run for them by Nanzikambe Theatre Arts.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Mpundu Jamira has been trained by Nanzikambe and is now leading workshops on a weekly basis, as well as performing with the company. Although English is widely spoken in Malawi, these kids are largely unschooled, and so the Chichewan language is spoken. But theatre is a universal language, and I can understand the repertoire of name games and workshop ideas. Until that is, Mpundu explains what is going on in the tableaus.
We did the warm-up, just like in
Names.
terms of name, song, and just to break the ice. We call it breaking the ice, and maybe taking out the shyness, because the kids and they're like they don't. It takes time to get what you're trying to get to. So after the song, I told them we chose a theme that we worked on last time, I think about 6 months ago. It's about child trafficking. So I told them to make 3 images. First, it was like, how does it start? And what's in the middle of the process of child trafficking and what happens there. So they have come up with the real stories that were there, like they were very common about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that kids were being taken and being chopped off their private parts, and it's like kind of a real story, because those things were happening, you see, to kids. Mostly like these were the targets, like the street kids. So they came up with a story that happened to their friend, you see. So he met people, someone was showing him money, someone was telling him to go and work somewhere, give them a job, and they took him to a bush where they took out the private parts, because the private parts are very common, like people make a lot of money in people who are doing business. They believe that they mix with their portions and you make a lot of money, you become rich. So they have very hot business here in Malawi. So
This is Chichewan for we need each other. A phrase we have been recording kids say all over the world, from St. Petersburg to Bolivia and Palestine.
Dive.